Rock 100.5 KATT. I am Cameron Buchholtz here with Lzzy of Halestorm. What's happening?
Oh, craziness as always. We're in the middle of this tour with Alice Cooper.
Right, which is pretty insane.
Oh, absolutely insane.
Is it, what the crowd, I imagine you look out and there's some older people maybe than you're generally used to seeing.
Well, it's interesting because what we're seeing, the majority of it, and we were kind of tallying this the entire tour, is it's dads and their daughters.
Sure.
So it's a pretty interesting combo, and it just, for me, it makes my heart happy because when I was 10, 11, that was when I was introduced to Alice Cooper through my dad. And to make an extreme long story short, I found out very quickly at a slumber party when everyone was supposed to bring their favorite CDs, and I bought "Love It to Death" by Alice Cooper. I learned very quickly that I was not like the other girls.
Right.
So through Alice Cooper, I found out I was not cool and I was weird. And but it's interesting how you trace those things back.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I don't think I would have the mission statement that I have today if it wasn't for that guy. So
I feel like most people my age, it goes back to Wayne's World.
Oh, absolutely.
Like that's
absolutely. You could, dude. Every time, feed my friend. That's all is going through my head. It's hilarious. Yeah.
Awesome. And then Motionless in White too, which makes for it's an interesting bill for sure.
It's awesome. We have the full gamut and literally every aspect of a rock show, and it's not just a rock show. Like everybody on this tour, they don't take it too seriously. It's that rock show with a smile. Everyone's having a good time. You can tell everyone likes each other, and
despite Motionless in White's makeup.
No, they're very lovely people. They're not as scary as they look.
Right.
I'm ruining their badass reputation right now. We should stop. No, but it's interesting. Even with the Alice camp, is something that nobody really sees but us. Is there's this whole curtain drop, and behind the curtain is where all the magic is happening. With all the changes.
Right.
But they are dancing with each other and joking with each other. So it's like a dual show, backstage and the front. So.
And you've been going out on stage with him every night, right?
Yeah, quite the honor. Yeah, and everyone kind of warned me, the crew. They're like, "Hey, Alice is going to ask you up. Hey, Alice is going to ask you up. And they're like, "Do you know School's Out? Do you know?" There's yeah, we're good. So yeah, I've been going up for School's Out every night, and it's
awesome.
It's pretty cool. It's one of those things where it's I put on my leather jacket and I'm standing inside stage. I'm like, you know what? I've done some stuff in my life. I'm cool, right? I'm cool. And then you get out and Alice is standing right next to you, and you just go inside. It's awesome. It's fantastic.
And are you trading some shredding with Nita?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that was literally the first day. Nita and I got together in the practice room and jammed out a bit, and everybody in the band is so incredibly nice and sweet, and it's great to be an honorary member at this point.
Yeah.
In this tour.
Awesome. Now you guys are still out supporting Vicious, which came out a year ago-ish?
Yeah, actually, yesterday I think was exactly a year ago.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody had to tell me that too. So.
Right.
Really, that fast?
Yeah.
So.
But how has this cycle been? I mean, it seems like Uncomfortable did great, and Vicious is still going up right now.
Yeah, it's doing something. It's been awesome. The biggest changes that we've seen is that there's been this elevation in excitement within our core fan base, which we weren't expecting. We were expecting the normal, oh yeah, it's cool, we love it, whatever, But for some reason, this album has hit a little deeper than our previous ones, with a lot of the people that follow us and that connect with what it is that we represent, and so that's been really awesome. Also, there's been an incredible flip this year. So it's used to be 60-40 male female, and now it's completely flipped. It's if you want to meet a crazy rock chick, come to our show. that is where they are all going now.
What do you think made that change? I mean, was it maybe partially the tour within this moment, and
I think it's a lot of little things. I think that it's a sign of the times. This is just at this point in time in the world, I think girls just, they want to rage, but also I think just as a constant process, girls are less discouraged, now by people like me, that if people that are my age are having kids, they're being more encouraging to their kids about following what they want to do and listening to music that they want to listen to, and so we're seeing a lot of that too. Whereas I think it's not just, it's different in the pop world. It's with our crowds and the rock crowds with the girls, it's not It's not a complete selfie fest. It
Right.
is in a weird way, but they're like singing along with the selfie stuff,
Sure.
which is awesome. But it's not just there for casual entertainment. They're literally
Right.
there because they connect with something and they primally need to be there. So that's been pretty fun.
Awesome. And what is you guys' plan after this tour? What's kind of happening in the
More
Halestorm?
touring.
Yeah, just forever.
Forever touring,
Yeah.
yes. Forever tour. It's the Forever tour. We should totally do that for one of our tours. No, but literally we go home at the in about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, and then we have about 8 days off, and then we go back out on tour. We go out with Godsmack, and then we take the In This Moment and New Year's Day package to Europe.
Okay.
And then we go to Malaysia. No, then we go to Australia, then Malaysia. Yeah, it's like our there was a map on the wall, and we just threw darts.
Right.
And we decided that's where we're going to go.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is there any sort of thought to the next record? Is it?
Yeah. We've pretty much decided that in late spring, I think we're going to settle down and just focus on doing another record. It's crazy. After we finished the last record, Vicious, we had so much material that wasn't even recorded. We had a lot of material that was recorded that wasn't even included on the record, and then since then we have about 2 albums worth of material. So it's almost like Vicious was a launch pad for all this new stuff to come, and so I can't wait to actually get it down and show it to everybody.
Awesome. Well, Lzzy, always appreciate the time.
No,
always
thank
great to
you
see
so
you.
much.
Yeah, stoked for the show tonight, and then we'll see you again in Tulsa in October with Godsmack.
Oh yeah,
so.
absolutely. Yeah, you can't get rid of us.
No, yeah.
That easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Gosh, them again. Jesus.
Well, awesome. Thanks.
Thank you so much.